Out of the 4 seasons that we have, I like 3. Spring, summer, and fall. But winter? These are my cons of winter. Number 1. You really can't go outside. I'm the type of person who regularly enjoys walks in the parks or hikes on mountains, but when winter comes rolling around, nope. My next schedule for the next 5 months is indoors, and, will you look at that? Indoors! And while being stuck indoors, there is a chance you might be snowed in, which comes to my next point. Number 2. Snowed in. Luckily for me, I've never had to deal with this since where I live, the snow is not excessive like in other parts of the states. Like, have you seen Boston? Just look at these photos! It's insane how much snow can pile, and the fact that some people still go through their day without the snow bothering them, it's just mental! Much respect to you all. I mean, if I were ever snowed in a motel or a friend's house, I'd be like, well guys, it looks like we're snowed in. We'll probably be stuck here for several hours, but help should arrive soon. Psst, hey, since it appears we're going to be here for quite some time, what do you say you and I form an alliance when we begin eating each other? Number 3. Icy roads. This one's a serious hazard in my community. A lot of people don't seem to care when it comes to getting to their destination in really bad weather. Like, oh, will you look at that? The roads are really slippery today. Let me go at 60 miles per hour on a highway on this obviously visible weather. For stuff like this, it's best if you don't go outside at all. But if you really need to get to your destination, I suggest going at a slower speed and try to take other alternative routes that don't involve too much trafficking. You don't want to end up like these people. Number 4. Trees and plants either die or lose all their leaves. Alright, I live in a desert and there's not much trees or plants to start with, so when winter comes, everything starts to look like that scene in The Lion King where everything's dead, towards the end. You know what I'm talking about. Number 5. The days are shorter and the nights are longer. Now, I'm more of a nighttime person when it comes to this, but in winter, way too cold to go outside, and it always makes me feel like the day is sped up. Which constantly confuses me, because I could look at my clock and it'll say 4, but when I look outside my window, it's midnight. Number 6. Stuffy jackets. I hate wearing long sleeves and very thick jackets, and with an overprotective mom, I come out of the house looking like the guy who sells tires. You know which one, the Marshmallow Man! Number 7. My turtle hibernating. My pet turtle, Coco, usually hibernates around November through March. And between those 5 months, I'm constantly scared that she would one day not wake up. Every now and then, I would tap on the glass just to see any signs of movement, and when she does move, it's a huge sigh of relief. That's Coco right now. She was asleep earlier, but she woke up. And sure, it might be paranoia, but I've already gone through that once while babysitting someone else's turtle, and I definitely don't want to go through that again. Anyways, I'll leave that story for a different time. Number 8. It's cold. I just don't like the cold. Geesh, Omnific, who would have thought you were a really negative person? Now, children, there are some things that I actually do enjoy about winter, believe it or not. Number 1. It can be beautiful. Sure, the trees and plants die, but the white blanket of snow that covers everything is quite beautiful, and the cool-looking icicles dangling off of everywhere is pretty neat too. Not to mention how uniquely mesmerizing each snowflake is. Number 2. I enjoy watching the snow. What can I say? It's quite calming. It's like rain, but softer, if that makes sense. Number 3. It's cozy. I'll admit, even though I'm stuck indoors, I get to enjoy more family time, and it leaves this cozy warm feeling in my heart. Number 4. Being more productive. I don't know about you guys, but since I can't go outside, I tend to be much more productive around the house, and it helps me focus on my art a lot more. A matter of fact, I'm working on this script as we speak because it's too cold outside. Number 5. Wearing a scarf. I'm a ninja. And finally, number 6. Filing my taxes. Wait, what? Seriously? No, you fool! It's Christmas! One of the best holidays in my opinion. You get to decorate the house in bright flashy colors, eat tons of food, and of course enjoy the well-being of your family and surround yourself in love. Oh, and you get presents. It's the time of love, cheer, and joy, for God's sake! So yeah, even though I'm not a huge fan of winter and probably will never come to a point of actually loving it, I can definitely say that I appreciate how it brings us as a family together. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, with the New Year's around the corner.